You're here with GNN to learn more about your rights, what's going on in our community, and how to stay safe. My name is Taz.
With the new presidential administration, there has been a massive increase in harassment and prosecution against immigrant communities. So, before we get into this, we wanted to speak on some facts that the U.S. is made up of stolen land. We are all immigrants.
Now please open your ears.
And shut your conversations down.
On January 20th, 2025, Trump signed an executive order named Protecting the American People Against Invasion to get rid of anyone who came into the U.S. illegally. Then again, on January 24th, 2025, the administration expanded on the removal of immigrants authority nationwide that sped up the process of deporting certain non-citizens without an initial court hearing. Fast forward to June 16th, Trump directed ICE to prioritize deportations in Democratic-run cities like Chicago, LA, and New York. There have been many protests going on in Portland, and the most well-known one is right outside the ICE facility located at South Waterfront. On September 27, 2025, Trump posted on Truth Social that he would send all necessary troops to protect war-ravaged Portland and any of our ICE facilities under siege from attack by Antifa and other domestic terrorists.
Portland is a sanctuary city within the state of Oregon that is also a sanctuary state. And that means local authorities limit cooperation with ICE and other immigration enforcements with or without a judicial warrant.
What is a judicial warrant?
I'm glad you asked, Taz. A judicial warrant is a warrant signed by a federal judge or a magistrate. Most warrants that are issued by ICE are administered by the administration, not judicial warrants. These warrants will come from the court if there is an actual cause, meaning the judge has enough hard evidence to deem that someone has violated the law. After all, you cannot arrest someone solely based off of their immigration status.
I heard ICE has the authority to enter schools, churches, and hospitals.
Nope, it is against Oregon's law for public agencies such as schools, churches, and hospitals to provide information or let ICE into their facilities without a judicial warrant.
ICE cannot show up to someone's house without a judicial warrant that is signed by a federal judge. You can ask to see it right when they knock on your door. If it's not signed, they do not have the legal right to go into your house whatsoever. We will be taking a closer look on how to identify different law enforcement and federal agencies, as well as what members of the public should know during these routine encounters. When it comes to federal immigration authorities, they can be hard to identify. Some officers may be dressed in plain clothes, while others wear clearly marked vests or jackets showing that they are part of the Department of Homeland Security. Vehicles used by these officers can also differ, ranging from unmarked cars to standard government vehicles. Border Patrol agents, on the other hand, are more uniform in appearance. They typically wear green or green and white uniforms with clear U.S. Border Patrol markings. They often operate visibly marked government vehicles as well. Police officers are usually easier to identify wearing standard uniforms and carrying badges that display their name and badge number. Members of the public can request this information during an interaction, and in many places, officers are required to provide it.
Going into a small crash course about our rights, because sometimes our own federal government forgets our own constitutional rights.
The First Amendment protects our fundamental rights from government interference, including freedom to religion, freedom to speech, freedom to the press, freedom of assembly, and the right to petition the government.
This means you can record ICE. Anything that they do, you can record, but you can't show the person being harassed.
Try to capture and note any weapons, badges if they have it, uniforms, or any documents that they may have on them.
Also pay attention to any street signs, the location, and what time of day it occurred on. ICE cannot take your phone, but remember, you can say, the First Amendment allows me to document the arrest.
But be careful if you are the one recording the videos of the harassment. Don't share any information about anyone getting detained.
Sharing what's going on using social media and other platforms can show the public what's going on and can assure the safety of others.
Now let's talk about the Fourth Amendment rights, which protect people from unreasonable searches and seizures by the government. In simpler terms, police need a warrant or probable cause to search your home, person, or belongings. This protects your privacy and property from intrusion by the government.
Before this video is over, I would just like to say a few more things. If you know that there is ICE near our community or near our school, you need to tell a trusted adult so we know and that so we can secure the perimeter at school. We don't want anything bad happening to our families, our friends, and our peers in our community. So speak up and be loud. That's all. Thank you.